Everyone, it's the Jewish Jersey gun guy again. I'm here today to talk about my AR-15 and what makes it unique. And when building this AR-15, obviously I built it myself, I was working around two different problems. Number one, I'm left-handed. Number two, it had to be Jersey legal. So I'm going to go through the whole thing and talk about it. You probably won't see my face at all during this whole video, but you'll see a lot of the gun. So first of all, this is the case. It's a Pelican. I don't know the exact model, but you can see I love my stickers. Stickers don't only give cars more horsepower, they also make guns more accurate and more reliable. CCDL, NJ2AS, Gun for Hire, Brownells, Magpul, Timney Triggers, M2 Tactical. So let's open the case, show you what I did on the inside. You can see the case is basically cut by me. It doesn't have to be smooth, it just has to work. And it's basically cut to the shape of the gun. And then if you look right here, there's actually a place for a carrot that I'll get to in a minute. And some people would say, why would you spend $200 on a case? Because you're not going to build a gun for $3,000 plus and then put it in a $20 rifle case. So now that that's taken care of, let's close that up. And let's get to the gun itself. This is the gun. It's relatively short compared to many ARs that are out there today. But at the same time, it has a full-length buttstock for a combination of A, I'm 6'4", B, New Jersey doesn't allow collapsible stocks. So now, I'll show you that side. Show you the other side. The gun is pretty much complete. There are two things that I will eventually add. One is on this rail here. I'm going to put a flashlight, a Surefire, what the hell is that called? A Surefire G2 tactical version, just push on, release off. And then obviously right here, I'm going to put eventually an optic. But for right now, the gun works perfectly as it is. It does have iron sights. I can shoot it. I can hit targets. It's not a problem. So let's go through it one thing at a time. I'll show each piece individually. Starting off, the sling is just a Magpul MS3. Flip that over. Alligator clip on this side. Alligator clip on this side. It's 2-point right now. Take this off of here. Run it to here. It becomes a single-point sling. This is actually something I had on my gun in the Army, on my Tavor. And it basically acts as an anchor point for the sling and any gear you want to tie down, whether that be the sights that'll eventually get on it, the flashlight that'll eventually get on it, anything else you have on your gun should, at least in theory, be tied down so that if it does fall off, you don't lose it. So let me take that off right now and get that out of the way just so I can show you what's going on. This is literally just a homemade piece of, tactical nylon with Velcro on the inside with a loop sewn into it. Comes off easily enough. Open the Velcro, and you can see even one-handed, it's off. Now about the carrot that I mentioned earlier. This is basically a range flag, an empty chamber flag. This part sits in your chamber, this part flags out, and then on the back it's got a rim. So what you can do, you can slide it into your chamber, close the bolt will stay about a 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch open, grabbing this rim, and just by racking the bolt, it'll pull the flag out and then it'll eject. So let's get that out of the way and talk about what's on this baby. Starting off with the receiver. The receiver is a Seekins Precision machined out of billet. I happen to be a huge fan of this receiver for about 1,000,001 reasons. First of all, that magwell, if you can see that giant angle, that fairly decent angle, you can see on 3 sides you've got a very flared magwell. Makes reloading really quick, clearing jams really quick. Moving on backwards from the front of the lower to the back, we've got ambidextrous bolt release. It's not a bolt stop. You can only stop the bolt from this side by pushing on the bottom, but you can release the bolt from both sides. The bolt release on this side actually extends a little bit further towards the back of the gun, which makes it real easy for me, left-handed, to drop the bolt. I just take my middle finger off the grip, slide it up, I release the bolt. I'm done. Moving further back within the receiver, no accessories yet, what you can't see, or actually still what you can see, is a nice fat trigger guard. So even with my meat cleaver hands, with gloves, I can still get my finger in there. And then it's got, over here, a nice smooth transition to my pistol grip. So it's very comfortable to hold. What you can't see now is inside here, underneath the pistol grip, there's actually 2 additional tapped holes that most AR-15 receivers do not have. The first is a screw that applies tension to the upper receiver, and that gets rid of the rattle. Normally, you hear how silent that is? Normally you'd have a lot of rattle between the upper and the lower. And the second one, let's get that back in focus. The second one applies pressure on the back of the trigger to pull the trigger back almost to the point where it's breaking. So what you can't see is inside the trigger there's a bar here that attaches to this curve. So if you put upward pressure on that bar, the curve, which is rotating around this pin, is going to pull backwards slightly. And then you have less to pull when it comes time to pull the trigger. It just makes you a little bit faster and a little more accurate. There's that same receiver from the other side. You can see, even though it's a semi-auto gun, it does have full auto markings right here. That's both sides. Everything on this gun, with the exception of stopping the bolt and the forward assist, is completely ambidextrous. So releasing the bolt, releasing the magazine, using the trigger, racking the charging handle, that's all ambidextrous, and I'm going to cover each one of those. So that's it for now. I'll come back at you in a second.